Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Paul from the Keg Exchange and Pub Sheds and Man Caves. This is my significant other.
It's a lovely wife, Michelle.
Right, Michelle. So, what we're going to do here, cut to the chase, yeah? We're going to review loads of beers for you because we care. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we care. We're going to, we're mainly into German wheat beer and that.
There'll also be IPA, sour beers,
Sour
and
beer.
everything in between.
And yeah, all that sort of thing. And like, we're just going to get on and give up what was really an honest opinion and that, which hopefully you like. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think at the moment we're currently having one of these little beauties. This is poured through the blade, one of my personal favourites.
Yeah. Goes down well when the sun's shining.
Definitely. So, right, I will say bonjour or Dankeschön, as they say in Rome.
And we'll see you next time.
Good evening, people. And it's bank holiday weekend.
It is, yeah.
So, we're going to do a perfect draft keg, aren't we?
We are.
Something we've done before. You'll already know because you'll have seen the thumbnail.
And I'll tell you what, this is the one that is, for me, a really good bank holiday beer. It's a favourite of a lot of people.
Every beer's a favourite of yours.
Some more than others.
Mostly. Anyway, no, the reason behind this is I've read a few mixed comments, haven't we, that I've been reading out to you over the course of time.
Yeah.
Lowenbrau's not really one of our chosen ones, is it? But we've always liked it, obviously, especially the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Over the period of time since we last had Lowenbrau, there's a few things I haven't been so sure of. I've read a few people not saying it's not up to the standard that they've come to expect. I've drank Lowenbrau since the late 80s. I remember when your main beer, a lot of you know what I mean here, when if you had a Courage pub you had Kronenberg, and if you had, what were they called, not Shepherd's name, Frari Mal something, wasn't it? You had Lowenbrau. Obviously you were going to take Lowenbrau in there because the other one was Castlemaine 4X. Now that's long and gone by now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Foster's that's still with us, which was with Kronenberg in the Courage houses. But, you know, I mean, Castlemaine 4X was never really an Australian thing. It was for us dopey Brits, right back for them days, you know.
Yeah.
Give us the old rubbish and that. But yeah, I remember Lowenbrau. It was a good alternative. And then it disappeared for ages. And then it came back with a bang. Obviously, the Lowenbrau Oktoberfest is different level, isn't it?
That for me is a particularly good keg. I really enjoy that. It's a lovely beer. But this original, I still feel that it stands the test of time. It's one that I quite enjoy.
5.2% ABV. You know, it's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
More obviously of a Hellies than a Pils. So for me, being more of a Pilsner man, I'd go on a Hasselroder. I'd go on a Hertolm GP.
Yeah.
I'd go on. What else would I go on? Why can I be lost for words?
It doesn't usually happen, does it?
Bex.
I was thinking Bex, but
That's a lot of people are like, you know, it's no good. It's the same Bex that we absolutely loved back in the day when we used to get it in them bottles. Not like the rubbish in the supermarket now. Bex is a proper old school Pilsner.
yeah.
You know, and that's what a Pilsner should have, some bite to it. This should be a bit more sweeter. I still have.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying it again to
Right, I'll pour it.
see what I think.
I've gone at 1 because it's been warm today.
Yeah, it's,
Now somebody will
still
say,
warm.
oh no,
actually.
you've got to have it higher. That's subjective.
This style of beer, I actually prefer it at a lower temperature.
I could drink it at both, but if I had chosen one, then again, now in the perfect draft price, probably 3 or 4 degrees away. 1 minus 3. Right, let's see how it pours. I won't turn it around.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the middle
First
of the
pour might be a bit lively.
I haven't done my normal tricks. Blimey, yeah.
Yeah.
She's lively. Okay. Okay, let's just not. Right. Tip that. Start with
yeah.
It's alright. Tip that in there. I can sit for a little bit. Okay, here we go. Take two. Take two.
Yeah.
Blimey, that's lively as well.
Yeah.
Bloody machine. It's been in there for hours. I give up.
Okay.
I give up. I should have used the other Lowenbrau glass, but I couldn't find it. As you have here, the exclusive 5.5 finger head or 5.2 matching the volume. It will settle, as you know. That's the only thing with these glasses. You can't get that proper tilt on them.
They're tall and they're thin, and it does make it difficult to especially get that first pour out.
First pour is always the most important. Sometimes I have a little tester, especially if it's a new keg, just to make sure it's all right and it's pouring through, but that's not too bad. Well, actually. I'll tell you what, do you know, if a lot of you got that in Munich, you'd be like, oh, thank you. I see them do you up like kippers. It's like when they give you the, what do you call it? Masts.
A lot of people call them steins, but they're actually called a mass.
Mass.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, well, no.
That
And that's what they
comes
give
on
you.
with the big
Half the
head,
time you're only getting a pint of froth and a pint of beer when you're getting 2 pints, but you know, let's not go there about all that. But I know. Let's see, yeah, let's settle into a.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, you're gonna have a.
Let's have a smell.
And as they say, when you have a big head, you get more.
The aroma is actually supposed to come from the head of beer, which is why a big head of beer is poured in Germany, so you get proper aroma. That is.
I've never understood that.
For me, I'm not sure about that one, but that is the philosophy behind it.
That's what they say in Rome.
Or in Germany, anyway.
Not Rome.
Okay, so yeah, this is getting a nice sweet malt. There's a little bit of spiciness there.
I always thought there was a bit of fruitiness in this one. Maybe it's hidden. Yeah, not right. It's zesty. You don't think?
I'm picking up a little bit more of some kind of spiciness in there.
I don't know. I always, until the days of YouTube, I never sniffed the beer.
I do actually have a whiff of it because if it's coming from a questionable source, I can tell if it's gone off or it's a little bit oxidised or something.
That's cool. YouTube. Now you go to a bar and you're like, you look at you like, blimey, what's he doing?
Yeah, this is really nice. It is that nice pale golden colour. You can see that there's a little bit of carbonation coming through there, completely clear.
And it's a nice, thick,
frothy head.
frothy head, you see? I care, people, I care. But, as I say, the proof is in the pudding. It can smell like whatever. That's what it tastes like.
Indeed. Go on then.
After you.
You know I'm not going through that.
It's alright for me to look like a Wally. Yeah, I know, I get it. I get it, that's how it works.
Oof. Yeah, there is a little bit of zestiness there as well. Okay.
Yeah. Now for me, I do notice it is somewhat sweet, which it's meant to be, as is a Helly's, not a Pilsner. I get that, but that still has that full-on flavour, doesn't it?
Okay, for me, let's start first of all with the carbonation. There's a nice mild carbonation on there.
It was perfect.
It's just right. It gives it a smoothness, yet still keeps it crisp. Because the bubbles are small and not too gassy.
Yeah,
it's quite mild. Next thing you notice, a lovely, there is a sweetness to the malt. Yes, you expect that.
It's quite sweet, yeah.
But there's also a graininess, a slight grassy kind of taste to it. That's followed on. There's this tinge of zestiness there.
Lovely.
And
absolutely.
what I think balances this one off and makes it more palatable to you is the fact that this particular house has that slight dry, bitter finish.
Yeah, for me.
It's just a little bit more than you'll get on a lot of Hellies, isn't it? It's there and it's balancing off that sweetness that you get at the beginning. And I think for me, that is making the whole balance of the beer much more refreshing, much more balanced out for your palate, especially for someone like you who's not that keen on sweet malt.
I've gone off the sliders and I've been talking to people on Facebook groups, obviously, namely Perfectdraft Keg Tips. I've gone off the sliders because at the end of the day, it's not that good. It's not that good in quality. It's deteriorated as far as I'm concerned over the 3 years. Now people have been moaning about this, about the carbonation. It's
not supposed to
ever
be
been
heavily carbonated.
that carbonated.
It isn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be easy drinking, so therefore you'll have a very fine bubble in there, just enough to move the flavours around, but nothing that's going to make you feel gassy or bloated.
That for me delivers like it always has done. I was a bit weary about this because of the situation and the things I'd read, and it was a matter, I was in a tricky situation here ordering this. It was either the new keg as part of the 3 or that.
Yes.
And the new keg at the time when we ordered this was actually Camden Top, which we ended up reviewing anyway because I went and collected Matey's one.
Yeah.
And I just thought, while it's on offer, I've got to go back in there with that. I didn't want to pay full price because, in my opinion, unless it's Frankie Royal, none of the kegs are worth full price. If you don't get your discounts, no way, Pedro. Too much for sat here drinking in your own bar. When there's, for me, as a predominantly a Weizen beer drinker, you've got to remember, I've got Kronenberg Blanc, I've got Blue Moon, I've got Hogarten, I've got Frankie, all in the supermarkets for top quality beers. You can argue, yeah, the Frankie bottles are not as good as the kegs, but until you get through the keg, there's not that much in it. We all know that, you know. Of course it's better pulling it through your pump. It feels better. Everything's better, isn't it? But they're not that much better. Not to merit if you're not getting 15, 20, 25% off or whatever. This one, as I say, I did get put off it a bit because of going off. I wasn't that keen on Spartan, whatever you want to call it, last time, was I? But that is absolutely delivered again. Lucky I've got this one.
It really is, for me, a good all-rounder. For this style of beer, it has quite a complex taste profile because usually they don't. This does. The full range of taste that you're getting in there, the balance of the slight dry bitterness at the end of it is making it, for me, a standout beer. One that I would come back to again and again.
Top draw, top draw. I mean, you think of like, I always say with the Grand Pilsner, a little brew one. I always say that and them compare. Although one's a Pilsner, one's a Helles, because they both have that lovely, and there's a lovely, like I said, there's zestiness. You get that off that. You don't get the Pilsner bite. Obviously, it's not a Pilsner. You don't get so much of a Pilsner bite off that. I don't think that's up to the level of that, but it's not far from it.
Yeah, for me, it's a really good all-rounder. It's one that I would quite happily drink time and again. And when he said about getting this or getting the, what was it?
Camden Top.
Camden Top.
Said Dale that drank the keg of Camden Top.
I did. I didn't waste it because we went all the way to get it off Matey. So
I didn't. I did the review and
I got through it. I wouldn't drink it again.
No way. But that is a definite yes. Definite drink it again. I'm glad we did that. As I say, I was a little bit put off, wasn't I? Because I kept reading different things like the non-carbonation and that, and that's how it should be.
It is exactly how it
Sign of a good pint. Anyone that knows will know how that glass is left. And you can see from the point of us gabbling on a load of information to you and drinking a pint how quick it's gone. I had to get in quick as well because she'll drink the whole thing. I know how that works.
I really do
But
like this. Yeah, it was good.
Definitely yes, definitely drink it again. It's still delivering, as long as of course they don't do the silly thing, which they haven't done yet with any of the German ones under the ABV.
We hope that they're not allowed to. Really?
I wouldn't have thought so. There you go. Probably whack the prices up. Who knows? Right, what can I say? Definitely yes. Bonjour.